So start in a comfortable seat. Find something nice to stare at. Relax your shoulders. Let your ears lift up a little. Let any distracting sounds drift into the background, and we have some birds chirping. We'll hear some kids playing. The wind, the bells. Yeah, I love the bells. And just as you settle in and breathe, you can shift your weight in your sitting bones a little bit. Make sure you're rooted down. You might have to lean back a little and lift your heart and balance your head on top of your heart, on top of your hips. And just breathe in, take it in. Be glad you made it. Be glad you have the hour to yourself and you carved it out for yourself and you made it. And we're here. The blues and the greens all around us. Keep your shoulders relaxing down. Let your chin fall down. You can take your breath in, lift your chin up. Maybe your gaze goes up, little wispy clouds up there. And exhale, chin down. And always your choice how you want to move. You can just move your head and neck with me. If you wanted to do a little back bend or slouch, you can do that too. And just little movements to slow it down. And if nothing else, just good practice separating what you came from into your new activity. And then after our practice tonight, give yourself a couple minutes before you go to your next thing. Feel free to let your chin sway a little side to side when it's down. Maybe take a breath, match your ear up with your shoulder. All just options. You don't have to do them all. Practice breathing. Breathe in deep. Maybe biggest breaths yet today. Make sure you take the time to exhale, squeeze that stale air out of the bottom of your lungs. And you can always pause with no breath. Keep doing what feels good. If you want to make big circles, draw a circle in the sky with your chin going over to one shoulder, up to the sky. Maybe you let your gaze go all the way around, or you can close your eyes. All the trees are full and blooming. And if you're doing those circles, take the time to go the other way. Take another breath or two. We'll meet with our chins down. Sitting bones rooted in. Relax your knees. Relax your shoulders. Breathe out. Hands to your heart. On your inhale, take your arms up. Look up, stretch up. Reach out of your hip girdle with the right arm and the left arm, a little extra. Listen to your body. As you lean over to the right, you can let the bottom arm fall, just the hand. Maybe the forearm goes down. Look up at the top elbow. Let your hands come over to your 3 o'clock, the right side. Both hands over there like a push-up. Get a little twist. And then pick that left arm back up, arc it over, look up at the elbow, reach the fingers away. And back down to the right. And walk to center. Hit all the numbers on the clock as you go to 12. Relax for a moment. Head can go down, forearms can fall. Breathe out. And walk your hands back to your knees, flat back, sit all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. Pick them up to your ears. And settle your shoulders into place. Let your arms float up. Reach out of the sides again, a little bit more with the right, a little bit more with the left. And over to the left. Enjoy that side stretch. Look up, breathe in. Breathe out completely. Hands over to the left, that 9 o'clock, hands like a push-up, get a little twist. You can dome your head down a little bit. And right arm lifts back up. Match it back up with your ear, look up. And back down, hands to the 9 o'clock on the left, and then walk that half circle back to the front. Just hang and fold, maybe you sway a little. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands back to your knees. Sit on up, flat back. Root down your sitting bones. Roll those shoulders back. Pick them up to your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Put your fingers on top of your shoulders. Keep those circles going. Elbows might touch out in front. Break up that tension. 4 more. Breathe. Last one. You can open your arms out to T, maybe a little back bend. Open your palms, open your chest, and round forward. Keep your arms above the ground, but you can close and reach for the front and then open back up. And close. Little cat and cow in your seat. You can get your hips into it. Get your belly button into it. Open wide. Lift your heart up. Maybe your gaze goes up. And close, chin to your chest. Open, one more. Close. Keep your hands forward, palms together. Just lift your arms all the way up. And release your hands, bring your elbows out, hands behind. Little rock side to side. Keep your elbows open. Should feel good. A little wake up of your core. Everyone's strong. No one's falling over. When we lean over, you have enough strength to lift yourself back up. And lower with your own power. Maybe you look up at the top elbow, take a breath, take time for the other side. Find your center, cactus your arms, open your palms, and then close them together. Match your forearms and your elbows out in front if you can. Open it out. Squeeze as if you're gonna squish something, a watermelon. Open it out. Squeeze. One more. And squeeze. Take your arms up, reach up, and fold. Let your head go. Enjoy the birds. Take your time, go to your tabletop, maybe just roll over your ankles or swing them out to the side. Set yourself up, wag your tail a little bit. Make sure you're not on anything rocky or too on level. Find that neutral spine, belly in, lift your chin, lift your tailbone, get a big cow pose, more than you could do in seated. Breathe in. And exhale, round, press into the floor. Cow pose, breathe in. And cat, exhale. Breathe in, look up as if you're going to see your tailbone up there. Round up and under, try and get your forehead towards your belly button. Neutral spine, lift that right arm up, wake up your thoracic spine as you get a nice twist. And thread it under one time. Cheek comes down to the mat. Exhale. Take a moment and just pause there. And then lift it back up. Look up, reach up, and then reach that right arm forward. Left leg back. Find your balance. Embrace those little wobbles. Breathe in. Elbow to knee. Crunch in, round your back like cat. Extend it out. One more. Crunch it in. Make it worth it. Belly in. Crunch, crunch. Breathe out. Take it out. And we're going to take the right arm out to the side. A little ninja kick. Left leg out to the side. Then the hand can come down. Foot can come down. Walk your hands back so you're kneeling. Gate pose. Make sure the foot's in line with the hip. And the foot's on the ground like you're standing. Arms to D. Lean over, not too much weight on that left leg. Stretch that right arm away. Up and over, thumb to the back. Yeah. You can look up at the elbow if it feels okay. And back to center. T, line it up, breathe. Teeter over to the other side. Right hand down, left hand up. Stay right there if that's good, or you can pop up the left leg. All just options. You can reach the left arm away, find some more length. If you're ready, maybe you bend the left knee and reach back for the foot. You could just bend the knee and just reach for it. You don't even have to get it. Try and get the knee in line with the hip. Yeah. No slingshot. Let it go slow. Use your muscles. Get weight out of the bottom hand. Go back to your gate. And child's pose with that leg out. If it doesn't feel good, just do normal child's pose. Try and get your hip back towards your heel as much as you can. Yep. And breathe. And claw yourself back up. Lift that left leg if it's extended. Swing it back and over to the right. Tuck the toes. Look over your right shoulder. Get a nice calf stretch, little side stretch. Everybody's breathing. And look at your thumbs, knees back underneath. Wag your tail a little bit. Reset. Let's wake up the left arm. Reach it up. Twist it up. Breathe in. Thread it under. Shoulder and cheek come down. Breathe out. Pause with no breath. And lift it back up. Reach up. Look up. Reach it forward. In line with your ear. Right leg back. Find your balance. Take your breath, crunch your knee in towards your elbow, cat back, belly in, big crunch. We're only doing 2. Breathe in, extend it out, go slow. Exhale, crunch. Take it out. Open it out wide, left arm out to the side, right leg out to the side. Hand can come down, foot can come down. Walk back, kneel up, and just double check your alignment. Right foot's as if it's standing on the ground. You have to reach that pinky toe side towards the ground and try and lift up the arch. Lean over to the right. Wherever you are, just enjoy your bodies. It's just nice when your brain tells your body what to do. It actually happens, so don't worry if you're not going deep into the pose too much. Whatever sensation you feel is great. Back up to T, line up your head, heart, hips, and teeter over to the other side. You lower. I know gravity will pull you down, but you can lower. Maybe you lift up the right leg. Maybe you reach your right arm away. You can always keep the leg down and still reach the arm away if you want. Maybe you bend the knee. Grab the top of the foot. Get a little quad stretch, lots of balance. You can always just try for it. Wherever you are, we're all breathing. Extend it back out gracefully. Get some weight out of the bottom hand. Lift yourself back up. Make sure you're still in a good alignment. Sit back, child's pose. Wave yourself back up. Lift up that right leg, swing it all the way over to the left. Connect the toes, stretch the heel away, look over the left shoulder. Big breath in, fill up your rib cage. And look back at your thumbs, knee underneath, wag your tail, circle your hips. My teacher the other day called it dancing lion. So big circles as if you're going to go all the way back to child's pose and then swirl up, shift some weight to your wrists almost to a little almost up dog prep. And go the other way. Feel the weight shift in your hands, the weight shift in your knees. Nice swirl of the hips. Neutral spine, tuck your toes, lift your knees, pike your hips up, lengthen out your legs, down dog. Just pause or pedal out. 5 breaths, warm it up. Breathe in through the nose and out completely. Come up high on the balls of your feet, bend your knees, feet up to your hands, look at your thumbs, forward fold, chin to your chest, look at your belly, let your head go. Root down your feet, rise all the way up, chin to your chest. Neck and head, stack on top, arms up, palms together, lean over to the right, crescent moon. Breathe back to center, left side. Breathe back to center, cactus your arms, little back bend, maybe look up. Relax your arms behind you, interlace, roll those shoulders back, get a little back bend as you squeeze your shoulder blades together, knuckles to the floor. And bend your knees and hinge. Knuckles to the sky if it's okay. Stay in your fold, let your hands go. Find your inhale, flat back. And fold, get your hands down, hop, jump, or step back to plank. Lower on your exhale like a push-up, elbows touch your ribs. Find your back bend. You can go all the way up or maybe just a little back bend to start. And downward facing dog. Look at your thumbs, maybe a little bunny hops up to your hands, forward fold. Chin to your chest, root down your feet, rise all the way up, take up space, arms out to T, come all the way up, look up, little back bend, maybe big back bend, all the air's in, and fold, let it go. Flat back, look forward, plant your hands, feet back, Exhale, lower down. Practice lowering your body weight. You can always take your knees down. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, exhale. As you're ready, right leg up to the sky. Hold it up there. And just notice 3 limbs holding your weight. Try and keep it even in your hands and your shoulders. You can flex and point your ankle with your breath. I like to do anything that'll distract me. So breathe in and point. Exhale, flex. You can crunch that knee in towards your nose, round your back like cat, big crunch, shoulders over your wrists like a push-up. Put up to the hands, warrior one. Take your inhale on the way up. Feel good about it, your footing. You can pause with all the breath in, your lungs are full. And then fold, exhale, plant your hands, right leg back, find a flow, keep warming up. You can always skip it. Enjoy your bodies, ladies. Looking good. From down dog, left leg up, no rush. Hold it. Maybe the right heel can go towards the ground a little bit. You can point and flex your ankle in the sky. Keep your hips squared. Armpits going back, hips going up. Look at your belly, chin to your chest. Find your exhale, crunch it in, pause there, shift your shoulders over your wrists, knee toward your nose, belly in, big crunch, foot up to the hands, warrior one, find your footing, come on up, breathe in. You have those big lungs to fill up. You can also hold your breath for quite a while. And then on your exhale, take it down, frame your foot, and find a flow. You can always skip it. You can always do child's pose, even if I don't cue it. Another nice outdoor sound. Look at your thumbs, jump up to your hands, hang in your fold, a little bit more warmed up than the first one. Maybe you pedal at your feet. I've been liking to just bend one knee and pause there for a breath or two. And don't rush it. You can bend the other knee after a couple breaths. Let your head fall. Let your butt lift up as your upper body falls down. And don't worry about coming up to your chair pose, just bend your knees into your chair position. So if you can get your knees to a 90-degree angle as if you're really going to sit on that park bench, go ahead and bend your knees. Get your belly on your thighs, chest on your knees. Notice if your knees are going over your toes and maybe you have to shift it back. And see if you can keep that leg shape and then just lift your upper body up. If you have to unbend the knees a little bit, that's fine. If you have to come out of your hips a little, that's fine. Try and lift your heart up a little more, like a back bend almost. Make sure you can see your toes. Maybe you can even pick up your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Maybe sink down a little extra. And then we're going to stand tall, reach up high, come up on your tippy toes. Be kind to yourself. We're outside. It's not super level, but maybe you can hold it at the top. Get all 10 toes to lift you. Squeeze your calves, squeeze your butt, lift your heart, belly in. And heels come down, fold on your exhale. Flat back, breathe in. And flow, hands plant, jump back, lower down, elbows close. You want to go down like one plank, not a little snake or worm or anything. Up dog, breathe. Down dog, exhale. Weight in your thumbs, right leg up. Point your ankle, breathe in. Exhale, flex, getting some nice shoulder strength here. Breathe, point. Exhale, flex. Breathe, point. Exhale, flex. Find your inhale, maybe lift that leg up another inch and then crunch it in towards the nose. Round your back, biggest crunch you can. Foot up to the hands, warrior two, get your footing from the ground and then float your arms up, out to T. Nice. Gaze out past your right fingers, open that right knee a little bit. And flip your right palm, reach up first, look up, reach for the clouds, maybe arc it back if you have a little more. Bend into that right knee a little more, nice. And then exhale, side angle, elbow to your knee. Maybe you're reaching for the ground, inside or outside of the foot's fine. You can reach up, you can arc that arm over. Big stretch coming out of your side. Maybe you look out past your fingers. Come back up to T, warrior two, settle in. Open that knee, maybe bend the knee a little more. Weight in that right heel. Pick up your left arch. Flip your right palm, revolve it back. Remember to reach up first. Then you can lean back a little. Side angle. Stay in that little toaster slot, looking good. Keep your right knee bent. And lift back up to warrior two. Transition to warrior one. Foot might come in a little bit. Nice. And do your best. Try and get your left hand on the pinky toe side of your foot. So if you want to go down and maybe crunch and be a little out of alignment just to get it and see how far down you can go. And then if you decide that's too far, maybe just start to hook the arm on the outside of the knee. Right hand up, get a big twist. If it's too much, the hand can be on the inside too. Breathe in, look up, look down, right hand down, frame the foot, get your footing, pivot on the back foot so you're in runner's lunge. Yep, plant your hands, get that right leg back up to the sky, three-legged dog. You can bend the knee up there, open the hip. Should feel nice. Circle or flip the dog if you want to do that. If you want to flip, the foot will go on the left side and you'll lift your right arm up and do a funky little back bend as you start to flip upside down more and more. Hard up, hips up. That right leg up as you plank. Maybe you keep the right leg up as you lower down, chaturanga, and then the feet meet for up dog. Exhale, down dog. Use your inhale to charge and float that left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Point the ankle, breathe. Exhale, flex. Point, breathe, no rush. Feel a little extension and shin stretch. And then as you flex, feel that in your calf. Take your breath in, lift that leg up a little higher. And crunch it in, make it count, knee to nose, belly in, foot up to the hands, warrior two. Spiral open. Open that left knee, bend that left knee, flip the left palm, revolve it back, reach up, up, up. Then maybe lean back a little. Bend into that left knee more. Yeah, like you're pulling yourself apart. And side angle, elbow to knee or a little lower if you're into it. Right hand up, maybe reach the right arm forward. Use your muscles, lift yourself back up to warrior two, settle in, weight in that left heel, pick up your right arch, flip your left palm, reach up, arc it back, bend that left knee more, more, more. One day the thigh is going to be parallel with the floor, so keep going. And then side angle, elbow down, right hand up. Breathe. Belly in, lift back up, warrior two, relax your shoulders, open that knee, and warrior one. Back foot comes in a little, everything shines forward. And practice that big twist. So right hand to the outside of the left foot, pinky toe side if you can get it. If not, don't worry about it, just keep it on the inside. If you can try and get the elbow on the outside of the knee, that's ideal, or maybe you just start to hook it. Left arm up. Breathe. Rinsing out. Our midweek stretch. Breathe in, look up. Stay in your pose, just look down. And then you can unwind, left hand down, frame your foot, find your runner's lunge, get your hands down, left leg back up, three-legged dog. Keep it up, bend the knee, open the hip, and do what you did on the first side. You can do big circles. And it's still as effective if you want to come down to tabletop and do the circles or flip your dog. Yep, try and get your hips up and shine your heart up. Left leg's up, find your flow. Maybe keep the left leg up if you want to challenge. We'll meet in child's pose, stretch it out. Shut your hands over to the right side, left hand on top. Don't force anything physically, just let the breath be the movement. The inhale and the exhale are the medicine within the pose to soothe you. Hands over to the other side, right hand on top. Get a little side stretch, keep your hips falling back. Let your head rest on the inside of your arms if you can. You can always look to the left if that feels nice. Breathe in deep. Let your belly get big like a balloon. Let your ribs expand on either side. Exhale and sink down a little. Back to your centered child. Claw those fingers forward. Wave yourself up through a table. Tuck your toes, lengthen up to down dog. Last down dog of the night. And look at your thumbs, jump up to your hands. You can sit your seat down, extend your legs out, hands by your side, toes up, chin to your chest, press into the floor, straight spine. Take a breath. And reach for your toes. Heart reaches for your feet. Stay in your fold, just look forward, breathe out. And walk your hands in, flat back, sit all the way up. Maybe use your own power and use your abs. Pick up your legs and separate them out to a straddle. As wide as you want. Toes up, knees up. Walk your hands forward. See how close you can get your belly button to the floor. Walk over to your right leg. See if your nose can match up with your knee. Don't forget to breathe big. We'll breathe natural the rest of the night, but for the end of our practice, try and intentionally breathe, charge up. Walk over to the left, try and match your nose up with your knee. Breathe big each time. Let the lungs and the rib cage expand to always, forward and back and left and right. Back to center. Walk your hands in, sit on up. We're going to end up rolling back, so it's okay if you just fall back in the practice. Arms up above your feet. See if you can lift your feet up to your hands. If you got it for a sec, cool. Otherwise, let yourself fall back. Maybe rock a couple times as long as you have a nice spot to land. If you want to go all the way forward to your straddle, you can. If you want to try it again, hands above your feet and pick them up. Try and balance there in that bear straddle for a sec, and then you can roll back almost to a wide plow. And you can roll back up, try it again. Maybe you go to a straddle, belly to the floor. And one more time if you're into it. Hands above your feet, pick your feet up to your hands. Pause for a sec, lift your heart, long spine, try not to slouch too much, then you can roll back. Once you're there, find your happy baby. And if you want to rock all the way to one side, let one side touch the ground, pause there. You can probably open your hips more once you have a little stabilization. And then you have to use some core to lift yourself back up and go to the other side and pause for a second. You can probably open your hips more once you're there. Do what feels good. Just hold it or rock. Find a big straddle in the sky. You can switch your grip, point and flex your ankles, maybe widen your hips a little bit. And squeeze your legs together. You can hold them up there if you want. My reminder to you to do legs up the wall every night or once a day, anytime really. Get you to lay and meditate for a couple minutes. Get your spine straight. And then with the wall, you can practice your leg flexibility and feel your hamstrings. Point and flex your ankles, roll your ankles. I've been trying to move each toe individually the way we can our fingers. If plow is something that feels good to you, you can put your arms by your side and lift your hips up, feet to the floor above your head. Otherwise, just stay in your waterfall and your L pose, feet up. If you want a little stretch, you can pull your legs towards you. Nice. If you're getting your hips up, try and get your elbows close like a little tripod, and then you can lift your hips up. You're on your shoulders one day, feet to the floor. Take a breath. We'll all meet in ball pose. Hug it in. There's no rush if you're in plow and you want to stay another sec. Roll out slow, hug it in, massage that lower back. And remember, if you squeeze in a whole lot, you'll feel it at the top. And if you let go of the knees a little bit, you'll feel it a little lower down towards your tailbone. So wherever you need your love. Put your feet on the floor, arms by your side. Find a bridge pose. If you're into wheel right away, feel free to do it. We'll do 3 rounds. So whichever you prefer. We're lifting our tailbone, lifting our spine, lifting our chest. If you get up pretty high, you might be able to interlace your hands underneath and squeeze those shoulder blades. Maybe coming on the outside of your shoulders so much as your chest puffs up, chin to your chest, hip points up, weight in your heels. Breathe. Let your exhale lower you down slow. Try another round with your inhale. If you just want to put your hands by your ears and just practice that little stretch of your palms and your elbows, you can just do that. If you have the strength to arch up, you can do that as well. Otherwise, everyone's hips are up, and on your exhale, lower hips toward your heels. Reach them down. Last round here for bridge. Lift your hips, feel your spine up, lift your heart. Maybe put a little weight in your hands if they're up there. Weight in your heels. Breathe. Let your exhale reach your hips towards your heels. Hug it in. Last pose tonight. Just chill there. If you want to crunch in big, lift your head up, head toward your knees. Maybe you can grab your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, get a little tighter ball, use your abs. Squeeze, squeeze, 3. Hold it in. A little bit tighter on your exhale, 2. Last breath, squeeze even tighter. And then you can let it go. Find your rest. Make yourself comfortable, keep yourself warm. And this, as if you could sink down a couple inches into the ground. Let your body relax. Let the grass support you. Let the earth support you. All sides of your bodies get to let go. Maybe decide to keep your eyes open and just watch the little wispy clouds. Relax your face. No tension in your jaw. Collarbones melt, feet flop. Let everything go. And give yourself another 10 seconds to get super heavy. Let your muscles melt. Let your cheeks fall. And let a big breath in be your first big movement as your belly lifts up, rib cage gets bigger, throat fills up with air. Side out. Find little wiggles of your feet, little movements in your hands. Try and move your nose and your ears. Move your knees, your elbows, your head side to side. Roll over to your favorite side. Find a big breath in, press yourself up. Move according to you. Wake up your ribs, wake up your spine, your shoulders. Move some weight in your hips. Maybe you do the same thing every time. Maybe you just let organic movements swirl you. Plug into the earth. Let that energy go up your spine, into your mind. Arms float up. Look up. Reach up. Gather some of that goodness, light and love. Bring it down into your heart. Breathe it in. Keep some for you. Breathe out. Spread some for others. Lovely practice, ladies. Namaste. Take your time.